Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me on today's webinar with no other than Akash Joshi, the founder of Linkish. So, with Linkish, you will have a beautiful yet functional way of organizing and viewing your links. You can manage bookmarks, shorten URLs, and highlight websites. I know that a lot of you have already been using Linkish and might wonder about some of its features. Well, no worries, we've got you covered. Also, for those of you who might be new, this is a great time to sit back, relax, and take some time to learn more about Linkish with the man himself, Akash Joshi, giving us an in-depth walkthrough of Linkish. So without further ado, everyone, please give Akash Joshi a warm welcome. Nice to meet you again, Akash. Excited for today and what you've got to show with Linkish.
Yeah, hi
So it's all
everyone.
yours.
Yeah, it has been great to be here and we had so many feedback from last week, and we got so many feature requests, and we have added each and every feature request to our roadmap because all of the feature requests were so great, and we think that each feature request will take linkage to the next level. So thanks for sending those feature requests. So I'll start by sharing my screen.
All right, great. Sure. I'll add it on. There you go.
Yes,
All
yes.
yours.
So I hope everyone can see my screen here. So I don't know how many of you were here last week, uh, but last week we talked about how many different types of videos and audios that can be added inside Linkish. So basically, how Linkish works is if you have a feature-rich link, so basically a link from YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, and 15 other websites that we support. So if you add a link from any of those websites, it will be shown as an embedded card inside Linkage. So basically, like this is a YouTube video. I so if I just hover over the thumbnail image, it will convert into a video, which I can basically play here only. So as you can see that I can play YouTube videos inside the card only. And if I want to see the same video it in a bigger size, I can just click on the title here, and the entire video will be available here on a bigger screen. And I can actually uh, move this to even a bigger screen if I click on this little icon. So basically the entire video will be visible on the entire screen then. So this is a YouTube video, and other than that, we have a Vimeo video, and we have a few podcasts and other website that provide you audios and videos both. So as you can see that we have some podcasts here from different websites. So right now we provide you embed codes for around 10 to 15 websites, and you can basically request for more in our roadmap. We will be more than happy to add anything that you might listen to. So for now we have only added the most famous ones. Other than that, I wanted to basically show you the advanced features that we have been working on, and that were basically requested just last week, and we have actually pushed them to live by this week, or the features that we will be pushing to live by next week. So one of the asked feature was a clear an import from the clearly browser extension. So a few users have been using clearly um, before linkage. So if you have a clearly account, so it should look something like this. So basically you have your boards, then you have your folders, and then you have your columns, and inside columns you have your links and checklists and notes. So what you can do is you can go to backups here, you can create a backup, and you can download it. So once you have downloaded it, you can go to Linkish. You can hover over here. So here you will see two options: standard HTML export and clearly JSON export. So the issue with clearly was that they do not export items in the standard way. Basically, if you have like if you use Google Chrome, or if you use Firefox, or if you use any other browser, all of the browsers give a standard export file. Even Linkish gives a standard export file that you can just import in Google Chrome easily. But the thing with clearly is that they do not give a standard file, so you won't be able to import your export files inside Google Chrome or inside Firefox or in the browser, which is really bad thing. So what we have done is that we have created a feature here which will read all the contents of the clearly export file, and we can just choose clearly export file here, and then we can click to choose the bookmark file, and I'll quickly choose the bookmark file. And what it is doing, it is uploading the clearly export, and it will basically add all those links inside Linkish now. So I can see a folder here uh, with the name clearly. I can go inside this. Now you will see there's a folder here, first folder. So I can show you that inside your boards, you can see the first folder here. So this thing was added as a folder. Inside first folder, you will see one collection, which is primary board, which is this one. If I go inside this and here this, I will see two folders. The two folders are basically the two columns here. So the boards, the folder, and the columns are added as a folder. Inside the first folder, you will see three links here, which you will be able to see here also. These three links. And if I go back, I will be able to see today's task, which is this one. So here you can see that we have notes and checklist items. So the notes are added as a note only right now. The thing is that we do not have a checklist feature right now, but because of clearly we think a lot of our user would want to move from clearly to Linkish, and because of that we will be very happy to add the checklist feature here. So basically in future, maybe by the end of this month, or maybe early next month, you will be able to create a to-do checklist inside Linkish also. You will be basically able to check items here. Other than that, the second feature that we have been working on is the suggestions. So for suggestions, I would also like to show you how we are basically how can we basically share collections. So I will quickly move this screen to half, and this is my other browser that I have not logged in. So basically here I am a logged out user. So if I go to my collections here, so basically this is a collection that I created before, and inside this collection I have 4 YouTube videos which I can basically just watch directly here, all 4 videos. What I'm gonna do, basically this folder is right now private, because of that what I'm seeing on the other screen is access needed, because this folder is private. What I'm gonna do is now I will share this folder, and because I have an LTD plan, and because of that I can share this folder with anyone with an email address. If there is any user on Linkish that I want to share this folder with privately, I just need their email address. Right now I'm going to share it publicly. So basically it will be anyone. We have a small feature here that you will not find in live right now, because we are still testing this feature. This is called enable suggestion. So right now I'm going to keep this off only. And I will basically just share this folder with read access to anyone, and I'll just submit it. This collection is now visible to anyone in the internet. And now I'll just refresh this page, and as you can see that anyone on the internet can see this folder now, and they can basically play these videos as well. So what if you have a folder and basically like top 10 places to see in 2021, or basically like like you have a folder like top 10 articles to see on how to create laminate, or something like that. So the thing is that right now people can only see these folders, but they can't add anything on this. And giving the right feature to the entire internet can be like a very bad thing. Like
Yeah.
you don't know, you don't know what others might add. So inside this share feature, you can click on enable suggestions,
Okay.
and
And
I'll
this
just
isn't
submit this.
available yet, correct? This isn't
Yeah. So
available yet. Okay, all right, sure.
yeah, yes, yes. So this will be available by next week.
Okay, cool. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, maybe by Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can refresh this page. I will request you to have a look at this section. And now
Mm-hmm.
I will refresh this page, and now I should be able to see a button called add a suggestion.
Wow.
So anyone on the internet can basically now suggest you links for this folder, and I'll click on this folder. And I also wanted to notice that I'm not logged in right now. So
Mm-hmm.
basically anyone without an account also can add a suggestion here. So I'll
Okay.
just click on add a suggestion, and I'll see this pop up. And now I will quickly copy a link, and I'll just paste it here. And basically it got all the options from there, the
Oh,
title,
cool.
the description from the link, and I'll just click on save.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is saying your link has been suggested, please wait for it to be approved. And here I am
Mm-hmm.
seeing a pop-up, your suggestion has been submitted. To manage your suggestions or create on collection, please log in below. So the general public can also manage their suggestions if they log in from here, or if they register from here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the session has been added. So if I refresh this page here, and if I refresh this page here, I won't be seeing that option. I won't be seeing that link right now, because that link is not approved right now. That link is not approved right now. So what I will do is I'll go to suggestions, and I'll refresh this page, and I can see that a link was suggested to me. So basically on the suggestion page, you can see links that was suggested to me or suggested by me. So under this suggested to me, I can see that this link was suggested to me by the general public. And what I can do is I can either approve this, or I can basically remove this link. So I am gonna remove this link now. Are you sure you want to delete this link?
Um,
Yes. So I
can
have,
you see who suggested that link?
uh, because it was suggested by the general public, that's why there is no name there,
Oh,
because no one was
okay.
logged in that time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I'll just go to this page again, and I'll just refresh it, just to make sure that link was not added here. And as you can see, because I removed that suggestion, there is no change inside this folder. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna suggest that link once again, the same link. So I will copy this link, I will add it as a suggestion here, and I'll save this. Okay. And this time I'll go to suggestion, and I will refresh the page, and I should be able to see that link again. And this time I am going to approve this. Are you sure you want to approve this link? Yes. And this and that suggestion has been removed from the suggestion space because you have already approved it. And now I can go to the folder, and I'll just refresh this, and I should be able to see this new link here. So this new suggestion is now added in your folder. So basically you can take suggestions from general public which are not in your team as well. For the team feature, you basically get 10 team members with with the team ltd, and you get unlimited team members with the business ltd. What is the
Right.
difference between a team member and basically general public just making suggestions? With this, with the team members, basically you can give the write or read access to any email address. So basically
Mm-hmm.
you can basically give them write access, and they won't need to take your approval anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, basically they will have same features as you, same access level as you
Mm-hmm.
inside the team workspace.
Right. We've got a
And
question here. Oh, sorry.
yeah, sure.
It's from Venture. Can you make collections to become like raindrop, like folder tree structure?
Yes, so basically we have this in the roadmap as well. The tree like structure. Basically, we just wanted to experiment with the new type of folder structure. That's why we didn't start with the tree like structure. But since it has been
Mm-hmm.
asked a lot, we will be more than happy to add it.
All right, great. So
Yeah.
I think that answers their question. Thank you, Kash.
Okay. So this is basically the suggestion feature. The other small enhancement that is not available right now is the sorting and search feature. So basically
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to basically sort the links by date, the ascending date, the descending date, and you will also be able to search links inside a collection. Right now we have a search feature which works for the entire like your entire workspace. So basically you can search any link in your entire workspace from this link icon, sorry, from this search icon on the header. But in case you want to search a link inside a collection only, you will be able to do that from this little icon. So basically, right now I can search for like low. So you can see three links which have low either in the title or in the description. I can go for live. I have this one link for live keyword, and I can search for top. I think all the links have top here. So basically, we will have this feature also on live side by next week. So basically we are just testing everything, making sure these things are not breaking anywhere. So this little feature and the enable suggestion feature will be there. There is one more feature which is not fully tested right now, which is encryption. Basically right now whenever we save a link, uh, the title, the description, and the link are stored as plain text on the database, which which makes it easy for us to basically provide you the search facility. But in case you do not want the search facility and you do not want anyone to see your links, uh, you will basically able to encrypt your links inside your browser only. So what will happen is right now on your dashboard you are seeing they turn their blind audition into a concert, but on the database it will be complete gibberish. So basically we won't be able to understand what kind of link you have. uh, this way, like I mentioned this in last webinar also, that god forbid, but in case linkish gets hacked sometime like in future, you do not have to worry about the people having to see your links, because they won't be able to make what is saved inside your account. And this feature is already included in the LTD deal also. Basically all the features that we are building for our recurring users, all the features will be provided to the LTD users as well. And this is not for just now, this for future also. All the paid features will be available to all the paid members, whether they they are paying a recurring cost, or they bought a LTD plan. So with this encryption feature that we have finished like 99%, and it is so ready to go, and I'm so much excited for it, because this was the first feature that I thought about before even building Linkish, because I wanted to build uh, a bookmark manager where I did not have to worry about people seeing my links, because links are private for everyone. And with this feature, you will be able to encrypt all your links. You can basically encrypt your entire workspace. And the great thing is that since we have a share feature also, you will be able to share encrypted links with your team members also. And how it happens is that in other bookmark managers, you basically have one folder, and you can basically move your links inside that one folder, and only those links will be encrypted. And uh, and basically it is just one folder with one password. The problem with that is that if you want to share a part of that folder, you are basically telling your password to your friend, he can basically check any of your other folders as well. But with Linkish, you get an option to either choose one password for your entire workspace, or you can have separate passwords for separate folders. So the great thing is about this is that you can basically share an encrypted folder with someone, and you can then share that particular folder's secret key with that person. So that person will have the access to only that one folder.
Yeah, and that makes it way safer for them to
Yeah,
show their links.
definitely. The safety, the privacy were the first things we thought about even before writing the first line of code. The
Mm,
features, the features, this feature, that feature, they all came second, but the privacy was the most important thing. And like
mm,
I would also like to mention, like I mentioned in the last webinar, that we do not use Google Analytics at all. We do not have
yeah.
Google Analytics in our website. We do not have Google Analytics inside our extension, and
Hmm.
we do not use it anywhere. We used to use it, but we basically removed it around 3 months ago, and
Mm,
we basically deleted all the analytics we had, because we did not want uh, Google to have it. So we basically deleted all the analytics we had, and
yeah.
and now we are using something called Umami. So basically, it is an open source, privacy focused analytics platform, and we will be happy to. The good thing about is that we can actually the share the entire dashboard with you guys also. Like if in case you guys want to see what kind of data we are collecting from you. So basically what we collect is how many times you have basically clicked on these icons, something like that. Something as
Hmm.
simple. How many times you are basically clicking on this button, just to see that which feature is being used more than the other one. So we can basically focus more on the features that are useful but not used so much. And we are not, and basically we are not tracking what kind of links you have here. So basically it is completely private. We don't care about what you are saving here. but we care about what how many times you are saving something and from where you are saving something, so we can basically work on that particular section more. So basically if you are having trouble with this section, we will want to make this section even better. So this is the only analytics that we are tracking, and we are not tracking anything that you guys are saving at the bottom here. And if anyone has any question, I would love to answer them.
All right. I guess one question that I've been seeing as well in the previous post, is there a way to sync previous bookmarks with Linkish now? Like if they already
Pre-
had bookmarks, can they sync it with Linkish?
uh, like from some other browser.
Yeah, like if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
already
So
had.
so right now we don't have a sync, but we have an import feature. So basically you can click on these three dots here, then you can go to bookmarks, then you can do um, bookmark manager, then you can basically click on this link and you can export your bookmarks. Once you have exported them, you can come here and you can basically choose standard HTML export, and you can basically then click to choose the bookmark file.
All
So
right.
basically,
Okay. So that's great. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So basically you can basically import bookmarks from Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Edge, and Brave, and
And there's
any
also
and
Safari. Safari,
yeah,
correct?
Safari, yeah, Safari
Yeah.
also. Basically
All right.
any browser that supports the standard HTML
Mm,
file, we are able
mm,
to import them easily. And
mm,
basically we are also working on the this sync feature. So basically what will happen
mm,
is that all your bookmarks will be synced between Google and dashboard,
mm.
sorry,
Oh,
Chrome and Linkish dashboard.
yeah.
Same way you will, and same way if you're logged in to Firefox with your Linkish account, you will be able to sync all your Firefox bookmarks with your Linkish dashboards. So basically, it doesn't matter which browser you are using, uh, you will be able to have all your links on all your browsers. And
Mm,
right now we basically have, so right now we have a Google Chrome extension, a Firefox extension, Opera extension, and Microsoft Edge extensions. We are working on the Safari extensions. Like I mentioned in my last webinar, there is a small issue with the highlights feature in the Safari extension, but everything else is working. So we will
mm,
basically give it a try. Like we will try to basically launch these Safari extensions in next 2 weeks maybe. And
yeah.
yeah, because we do not want to stop Safari just because of highlights, because the bookmarking feature is so important, that you want people to like at least have the bookmarking feature first.
Yes.
And we will continue working on the highlights feature in the meantime. And basically you will be able to use the Linkish extension on all the browsers. Other than browser extensions, we have a Zapier integration. So with
Yeah.
Zapier integration, you can basically connect Linkish with 3,000 plus apps.
Yeah.
So basically, with Linkish, like the first app is Linkish, and then you can
Mm,
choose YouTube, or you can choose Twitter or Facebook or anything you want. So basically, Zapier has around 3,000 apps, and you will be basically able to add your links from Twitter inside Linkish, from Facebook inside Linkish, from Instagram inside Linkish, or from anywhere else also. Other than that, we have an integration with iDream also now. This is a new one that came just last week. So it is basically an alternate to Zapier. And I don't know if you guys have heard about Pabbly integration also. So I'm trying to connect with the founder of Pabbly. Like we are trying to create an integration for it. And other than that, just in case you do not want to use Zapier, Pipeline, Pabbly, or anything else, and if you're a developer, in that case, you can basically go change it back. So in that case, you can basically go to help.linkish.io and you will be able to create your own apps with the Linkish backend. So basically, you can use our APIs and create something of your own. Like you can basically, just in case you have a software of your own and you want to save the links from your software inside Linkish dashboard, you can do that also from here. So right now we have only two APIs that we thought that are most important. So the first API is basically to get all your collection list either in a list format or in a nested format. And the other API that is the most important API is the save link API. So basically you will be able to save a link uh, with any software you want you, using these parameters. So this is available as well, just in case you do not want to use any integration like Zapier,
Yeah.
Pipedream, or anything else.
Yeah. Oh, I've actually got there's another question that came up from Venture. I hope I'm saying your name right. How to use the highlighting feature.
Okay, so let's start with the so I actually showed this website last week. So I'll just use the same link again here. So basically, with the highlight feature, like we actually worked on this thing last week, if you remember, Shannon. So basically, how to use this feature? You can basically right click anywhere on the page, and you can basically enable the highlighter. Then you can basically select any part of the link, and you should be able to highlight that line. And now you can basically change the color here, and if you want you can add comments also. So basically for this I can just click here and I can click on these three lights here, and I can add a comment here, new comment, save, and I can add another comment here, other comment. So basically you can basically add comments with the highlights. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just delete the comment from here and the highlight from here. And by the way, if I like I can basically change the colors from here also, that you should be able to see in real time here also. So basically I can just change the colors from here also. What I can do is I can just basically delete everything from here, and I can just refresh this page, and then I can go from so basically this is Chrome, and this is my first highlight inside Chrome. Now I'll open Firefox, and I'll just copy this link and I will open Firefox. I hope I'm logged in from the same account in all the browsers. I'll just quickly log in because I need to log in from the same account everywhere to use this feature. So basically, if you have a Linkish account, I will request you to download all the extensions and log in from the same account in all the browsers. So right now I am logged in from the same
Mm-hmm.
account inside Firefox. Basically, I was logged in from the other account, That's why I was not able to see this highlighted before. And now
Mm-hmm.
I and now since I'm logged in from the same account, I can see this. And now what I will do is I will right click here, and I will use the highlighter, and I will highlight this second
Mm-hmm.
line here, and I will change the color here. Same thing I can do is I can basically add a comment here, comment from Firefox. Sorry, comment from Firefox, save. And now I can open Chrome again, and I can refresh this page, and I should be able to see this second highlight here. And if I click on this comment icon, I will be able to see the comment from Firefox. Yeah. Right now I'm inside Chrome, and I'm basically seeing the comment I added from the Firefox. Same way, I can add a comment here, comment from Chrome. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just save this, and I'll go to Firefox, and I'll just refresh this page, and I should be able to see that comment here. So basically, the comment from Chrome came. So this comment was added from Firefox, and this was added from Chrome. And you can basically have same like this sync works basically in Chrome, Firefox, Opera, and Edge right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the feature that is missing from the Safari extension right now, because the thing is, like this part is a bit technical, but the thing is that Safari last year only they started a different kind of extensions. So before last year, all the extensions were basically apps, uh, and and from uh, and from last year all the extensions are basically like web extensions. So they are basically just starting at completely new, like everything you had before last year was completely different, and everything you will have from this year, and from the latest OS, which is Big Sur. The latest OS is Big Sur, and the latest and the latest Safari browser. So basically, from the latest Mac OS and from the latest Safari browser, everything is different. So basically, there are some problems right now with Safari, and I think Safari team is working on it. And basically, once everything is sorted, you will be able to sync all your highlights with Safari as well. But the bookmarking feature is working perfectly fine. So we basically want to give highlight feature just one more week, and if we are able to get it fixed inside 1 week, that will be great. Otherwise, we will start with launching just the bookmarking option for now. So at least you will be able to basically use the bookmarking feature at least. So this is how the highlighting works. I hope I was able to answer that.
Yeah, I think you were really able to answer it in depth as well. That it's not your side; it's also from Safari's side and their
Yeah,
iOS.
yeah.
So there's also another comment. I think they're just saying I'm waiting for the white label feature.
I know. Like I'm also waiting for it because because I also want to create my own company page on Linkish. Yes, I'm waiting for that also.
Oh, all right. So then they should just keep their tabs open for Linkish because another with Jean also mentioned that what was mentioned earlier, the folder tree structure, like Raindrop would be a great plus. Huh,
Yeah,
I think everyone's waiting
because
for that.
yeah, so it will be basically like in Raindrop you can basically use the folder structure tree, and you can basically drop your links inside the folder tree
Mm-hmm.
directly. So basically you will be able to basically drag the folder icons inside each other also on the page, and
Mm-hmm.
you will be basically able to do that inside the sidebar also.
Mm-hmm.
Just in just in case, like we can, I, I I think we can take a poll also, if you as a user want to see the folders or not, in like the folders we have here.
Yeah.
So basically I I would basically have a poll next week, if you guys want to have these folders or not after we have a tree, like just in case you want to save some space inside here, like a scroll space here. So if you guys do not want these folders anymore, if you think that that the tree will be sufficient, we will happy to have a look at that. We can basically add add an option in case you want to have this collections completely, because everything will be available on this sidebar also. So basically, like we will kind of have a poll, and we will do whatever the users think is best for them, because basically this product is for those to using, like they will be using it on daily basis, and we want to basically give them the option to use it as they like, not as we think they would like.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. I think there are a lot of comments that they really appreciate Linkish because not only is it, it's not the functionality is great, but also you're going more in depth with what they have to expect from Linkish.
Yeah.
So my question is, I think my next question will be from you. As the founder, what is your favorite feature from Linkish?
The privacy, like I said, that even before creating Linkish,
Yeah.
I wanted a bookmark manager where I could basically sleep peacefully at night. That my links won't be stolen or something, that someone will not be using my links with my name, because every
Yeah.
link is private. Yes. So I think the privacy will be a very big feature going forward.
Right. Me too. I think you mentioned it in the previous webinar, and it's something that I appreciate because a lot of us, we really value our privacy. And not
Yeah.
only is this tool great, it's also very it acknowledges the value of
Yeah.
privacy for all the
Yeah,
users,
definitely.
which I really appreciate. So of course, Akash, there is also another question. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's just two questions, so I'll put one right now. Also from Benji, I thought highlights automatically put in collection based on website URL.
I thought highlights. Can you please explain that question? I thought highlights.
Hmm. What highlights I'm put on question based? Benji, if
I'm
you'd
not
like
able
to
to understand.
clarify more on the question, please clarify it more in the comments and we'll read it again. But for
Uh,
now, let's see.
I,
Or
I, I think he's basically asking about basically if highlight will be available inside dashboard also, because the highlights
of
are
the collection.
available here.
Oh, based on the collection. Okay.
Yeah. So basically you can see all the highlights here also
Mm-hmm.
inside your dashboard. So basically all the highlights are synced inside. Yeah. So basically all the highlights are synced between Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Edge, Safari soon, and your Linkish dashboard. So I can basically add I can basically edit the comments from here, edited from dashboard, and basically this one is blue, and I can change the color here, and I can delete this comment from here. So, and if I go to the website here, and I just refresh this, I should be able to see the changed color. Like this one was blue before, and if I click on here, you can see that this comment was edited from dashboard, just like I edited here. So I hope that's what you were asking.
I think so. I think that's what they were asking as well. But if not, please do just clarify. No worries. Akasha will be more than happy to answer your question. So for the next one, this is from Jean. Can adding a bookmark from mobile be demonstrated?
So right now we are focusing completely on web. We started with the mobile application, but then we
Mm-hmm.
like we try to focus on one thing and doing it great. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
we want to build all the features first on the web application first, and the mobile application is something that we will start working by the so this March right now. So we will start working on mobile application from May most probably, but we will
All
be
right.
working on that because they are important. One thing
Yeah.
that you can do from mobile application, we don't have this feature right now, but we have seen this feature in our computer, which is
Mm.
basically you can mail a link from your mobile to an email address, and and that link is basically added to your account. So this is something that is possible in Pocket. Like you can basically mail a link to add at the rate getpocket.com. So we are thinking about having the same feature here. You will be basically able to email a link, or basically a note or something to add at the rate linkish.io. We don't have this feature right now, but if someone like if someone would really love to have this feature, we will love to build it. Because this was not basically this was not suggested in our feature roadmap. But if someone wants this feature, I will be more than happy to add this feature.
All right, great. So I think that's something Jean can also expect, and for the people that want this feature as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I think Venture
yeah.
clarified as well from what they mentioned earlier. I have a website page in machine learning collection. Then I highlight the text on that page. So when I choose a collection, I want to see highlights only on the web pages on that collection. Oh, okay.
I am still not able to visualize this. When I choose collection, I want to see
I
highlights
want.
only on web pages on that collection.
Oh, I guess maybe it's only the thing that they in the collections. The only thing that's highlighted is the only thing that's gonna show up in the collections.
I want to see highlights only on web pages on that collection. Uh, you can basically have highlights on all the pages. Like if you highlight, basically the highlight feature is completely separate from the collection,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
or the bookmarking feature, because it is not necessary that you will want to bookmark a page and highlight also. Like you can bookmark a page, or you
Yeah.
can highlight a page, or you can do both also.
Mm.
Like
There. Yeah.
yeah, 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 because like if you don't want to like uh, basically complex this process, because basically not everyone wants to bookmark everything.
Yeah.
Like you bookmark something that you want to read later on, or you basically want to access later on. But the
Mm-hmm.
highlight feature can be used as something that you found on a page. You can highlight something, and you can basically share that page with your team members. So basically, they can
Mm-hmm.
see what you highlighted. Uh, so basically, like it is not necessary that someone would want to like highlight a page and bookmark it also. But you
Mm-hmm.
can basically you can actually click on these three dots here, the option
Mm-hmm.
icon, and you can actually add this link inside a collection,
Mm-hmm.
the same link. So in case you want to highlight and bookmark this link, you can do that from here. I think what you wanted to
Yeah.
say, yeah, I think what he wanted to say was that that he thought that whenever he highlights a link, it will be added to a collection somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that is something that you can do from here. Like
Yeah.
you will you will basically have all your highlights here, and you have the
Mm-hmm.
option to add any of these highlights inside a collection.
All
That
right.
that freedom is completely up to you, because like because the thing is that when you're highlighting something, we won't know where do you want to add this link, because there is no like there is no connection between the bookmarks and the highlights there. So you can basically add any highlight inside a collection from here.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that answered their question. It really
Yeah.
did. Thank you so much, Kash, for going in depth with that. So there are a lot of comments, but they're just they're saying about like the mobile thing, which is something that they can look forward to.
Yeah,
And of
yeah, because it is
course,
LTD plan. Yeah, because it is LTD plan that, so you do not have to worry about paying something that is not here right now,
yeah,
because it will be there in the future. And that is why
yeah,
like LTD plans are great, because
hmm,
you are basically investing in future. And the thing is,
that's true.
yeah, because as of right now, that you are like the LTD plans is for $49 and for $98, and, and
Hmm,
basically later on we will have all these features for $49 per year. So basically that will be a per year price, and instead of
yeah,
paying a per year price, you are basically paying the same thing at once,
mm,
like for life. So I think it will be a great thing for you to basically
hmm,
invest in your own future, because
that's true.
yeah, because like suppose you are basically you are uh, using this Linkish app for like 10 minutes every day.
Hmm,
So basically, and if you use it for like maybe 100 days or maybe 200 days a year, you will be
hmm,
basically saving around maybe 50 hours or maybe like
that's true.
30 hours of your life. And just multiply 30 and 50 with the amount of like but whatever is your per hour cost. So basically you are
Yeah,
saving like $600, or maybe like you are basically saving like $1,000 for the price
yeah,
of $49. So I think it is a great product for everyone who uses bookmarks religiously. So I think
yeah.
it will be a great product for them.
Yeah, it's really great because it's as you mentioned, it's well in the website. And during the first webinar, that it's not only for business owners, it's really for content creators, everyone who basically uses the internet and uses bookmarks,
Yeah.
and has a lot of bookmarks. So last question, is there anything upcoming that our audience can look forward to coming from you?
So yeah. So basically, like I mentioned that we will have suggested links, and
Mm,
we will have the encrypted links, and we will have the mobile application also. And one more thing that I have not mentioned is that you will be basically able to like if you have used the notes feature right now, you
mm,
would know that it is right now only a plain text area. But in
mm,
future, you will basically have two options there, that you can either create a, content with markdown language, or you can
yeah.
basically like add, add content with what do you call it, like a like a visual editor basically. So basically you will be able to create content with a
Mm,
visual editor inside Linkish also,
yeah.
and this will be great for the bloggers, because you will be basically able to create entire blogs there, and
Wow.
and you will be able to host those blogs on your own domain, because of the LTD, because of the team LTD and the business LTD,
Mm,
which have feature of custom domain and white labeling. So basically you will
yeah.
be able to create like entire blogs. Like you can create
Within
different
Linkish as
folders.
well.
Yeah, you can create different folders. The folders can work as categories. So
Hmm.
and inside each folder you will be basically able to create entire blogs there.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's something really great to look forward to. And I think, as you mentioned earlier, this is a great investment. It is because, a
Yeah,
lot of us, all of us use bookmarks. So, of course, we'd like to thank you, Akash, for joining us again today. And you're really explaining and, answering all the questions. I know that, Linkish is taking off by storm, really. So we
Yeah,
really appreciate the time you spent to show us Linkish in all its glory. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to direct them towards Akash. I know that he's more than happy to hear you guys out and answer your questions. And as
definitely.
always, check out the deal page on the website here. And like link right there. Make sure to check out that exclusive lifetime deal exclusively here on Saastronautics. So without further ado, I'd like to say bye to everyone and thank you so much for your time. Oh wait, there's one last
Bye.
question. I thought, oh sorry, there's one last
Okay.
question. It's sorry.
Sure, sure.
What if we reach storage limits?
So in case you reach storage limits, we are thinking about having add-ons. Like you can basically increase the storage limit with the add-ons, and
Yeah,
yeah, and basically you don't have to worry about it because we definitely thought about it, and the add-ons
yeah.
will basically like will help you go over the storage limits. And the bandwidth limit is basically just for our fair use policy, and the bandwidth limit is something that every company has. Like you can like I can give an example. Go to Instagram or Twitter and try to follow 20 people quickly. Like just follow, and what you will see that after like 10 or 11 like followers, you won't be able to follow
To
anyone
follow anymore. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you won't be able to follow anyone for around 10 to 15 minutes. The thing is that each and every company has this fair use policy that they have like written inside their terms page, and like very deep inside their term page. And we wanted to be very clear about this, very transparent about this, and that is the only reason that it is on the deal page and not just inside our terms page. But this is something that every company has. Like even Facebook has it, Instagram has it, Twitter has it. Just try it. Like just try to unfollow 20 people at the same time and see what happens.
Yeah, I've done that and it came out with an error before. So I thought, okay,
Yeah.
I can't unfollow people anymore.
and, and,
But thank you
and,
so much. Yeah.
and Twitter will actually block your account
Oh,
unless you yeah, and unless like verify from your mobile phone
yeah.
or your email address.
Yeah.
Until you do that, Twitter will basically account that you basically like you follow too many people at the same time, or you unfollow too many people at the same time. So every company has this limitation. They just don't show it, but we wanted to be very clear and we wanted to show it on there.
All right. Thank you so much, Akash, for answering that question, even if that was like last minute question. But don't worry,
Yeah.
guys. Make sure if you guys have any questions, feel free to message Akash. I know that he's really happy to answer all of his questions. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, Akash, for your time again. Till next time, till the next webinar, and till the next content or release from Linkish. So bye, everyone, and bye, Akash. Thank you so much.